It is Monday, April 21st, 2025, and today I'll show you what I got done. What I got done is this. Okay, so I changed the system for deleting rooms. So I can just do this. Let's just do that. Okay, so we just put a semicolon in here, which means there's some data. Technically, there's some data. If I hit save, it suddenly put in destination, and what it do is add a door to star star star. So basically, what it does is it fills it with garbage data and it attempts to create the door anyways. Because I didn't want to have you accidentally, you do that and you get save again, and all it does is replace the semicolon. I didn't want to have you accidentally remove a room by hitting the specs, because you can change this room by changing the data in here. So I didn't want to do that, but you can still delete by making sure it's completely empty. If it's empty, save room data. It's now gone. It's now off of the deal and it's out of there. The other thing I did is I added these two buttons: add button press, remove button press. It doesn't do anything right now, but tomorrow we're going to add functionality to add and remove rooms and then be able to save them. And finally, the only thing I'll have left to do is the connections, drawing the connections. Anyways, that's what I did today pretty much, and that's about it. Okay, today is Tuesday, April 22nd, 2025, and today we got major milestones, and that is, well, I don't need to put this anywhere in particular, I don't think, but, okay, so you see this plus and minuses up here? Plus, there's a new room right there, right? Put it anywhere you want. It's just got this new kind of default, 000 new location, 000 no origin, new location label, nothing in the description. That's great, right? So you can do that. Now, if you look over here, nothing in here until you hit save data. Guess what? You just now created a new location. Check it out. There's the new location, and it goes without saving. That's all right. We got new location. If we go all the way down, we got new location meta. Right now, the other thing we can do is select it, hit subtract. Now, guess what? It's gone. There's no new location here because it deleted. Now, I will have to fix it so it pops up some sort of message to ask you if you really want to delete, so you can't just delete it willy-nilly, because right now you can. Whenever I select it, it says no nodes selected. Of course, no nodes are selected until I do this. And here, select the node, door to sky. Okay, so the selected room, it only works on rooms. It doesn't work on doors, so you can't accidentally delete a door. At least I don't think you can. I'll have to test that, but we'll see. And now you can add and remove doors. You can add and remove rooms. It'll save. You can delete them. So the only thing left is, like I said, to fix the to make sure you can't just delete, like quickly. It gives some sort of message before actually deleting, confirming whether you want to delete or not. And then the other thing is visualizing the doors. In other words, putting the door node little nodules or little graphics across the bottom, connecting them to a room, and they can go directly to the top of the room that they're connected to. And then when I got that done, then I can go back to actually working on the game. So yeah, so that's what I got done. Okay, today, Wednesday, April 23rd, 2025. Got some few things done, not a whole lot. And what I mean is, I changed the deletion of the door files, the remove button. I changed it so that, let's go up to the top here. Let me find it just a sec. Remove button press. Okay, so on remove button press, instead of deleting it here, it doesn't delete it here. It deletes it from there, and then it saves the room IDs to a list, an array. And then when I go to save it now, it will now delete rooms after it has saved it. Okay, so reselect the node after saving, and then make sure there's no remove rooms, and then that way you can't accidentally delete, because before you hit minus and it would just delete the file. And if you had a valid file that you needed to keep, I didn't want you just to be able to delete it willy-nilly. And at first I had thought of adding it some sort of pop-up, and then I decided no, we'll do like I did. You do the changes and then you save the room data if you want it saved. That way it will only remove rooms that you have intended to remove. So if you accidentally hit the remove, you can't undo, because there's not an actual undo. This is not an editor. Like I said, I'll have to make an editor in the future, so maybe I'll do that. But then all you have to do is reload the scene, and it will come back, and that way you didn't accidentally delete stuff. So that's pretty much what I did today. I can show you. Hit plus, right, and then it actually selects it. Okay, and then you want it to save room data. Okay, and then if you go over here to rooms, right, new locations in there like it was, and then all you have to do is track. Removed it. If you notice here though, the file's still here. All you have to do is save data, and then if you notice here, it's now gone. And there you go. And so that's pretty much what I did today. And I got some random crash bug that I need to fix. That'll do tomorrow. So yeah, talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Today is Thursday, April 24th, 2025, and today I got absolutely nothing done. Honestly, I have a bug here, a crash bug here that I haven't been able to figure out. I'll just show it to you really briefly. It's the same crash bug I had yesterday, but I've been through with Grok and we've been going over things. I've been trying to figure out stuff, and there's still a problem. But if you go over here and you select this room, this is a room that I added on, and then you hit subtract, right? And then you go into script, and then you start messing around with stuff. Oh, look at that. It crashed. See? Now, if I go back into it, right? Come on, load up. Hurry up. Okay, I go back into there. I go ahead and I remove, and then I click on something, which selects a new node. And then I go into script, and I start playing around. And as you can see, nothing seems to happen. Like, no problems here. I do like this, do like this, that, and let's put a comment slash if current editor map and dot 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 that, control S that, and nothing happens. Why nothing happens? Because it selected a new node before it messed up. It has something to do with deleting something, and then for some reason, I don't know why it does that. Anyways, I didn't get anything done today, and I'm going to try to continue fixing the bug tomorrow. That's all I got. Okay, today, Friday, April 25th, 2025, I got absolutely nothing done today because the crash is still happening. And I pinpointed it when it happens, and did a bunch of stuff with Grok to get the scripts right. Yeah, so what happens here is, let's go to 2D. Let's go ahead and remove it. Oh, is that because it's not actually selected? Well, that's interesting. Now it doesn't even do that, huh? Well, now it's not even doing that. I have no clue why it's not removing anything at all now, because somehow, let's do, okay, well, I'll see you later, and we'll see if I can get this running sometime next week. So thanks, and bye.